Hi friends, welcome back. So in this session we will try to understand in detail what is NMOS, PMOS and CMOS. So please watch the entire session till the end without any skip. So it will be really helpful. So in the single session we will try to understand what is this NMOS, PMOS and CMOS. We will try to get complete clear idea what is this NMOS, PMOS and CMOS, and many of the students will be having confusion like what is this difference between them and what are those. So please, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates or notifications. And yeah, let us quickly start with the session. So, and at the end of the session you will be able to understand, you will be in a position to know what is this NMOS, and what is its symbol, and what is its what is PMOS and its symbol, and also CMOS. So in detail. So yeah, we will quickly start with the session to understand further. So coming first, with this NMOS, PMOS and CMOS. So what are this NMOS and PMOS? So this NMOS and PMOS are basically a kind of or a type of MOSFET, we can say. So NMOS and PMOS are basically a type of MOSFET, we can say. And what about this CMOS? CMOS is also a combination of this NMOS and PMOS. But usually we will say that CMOS is a kind of integrated technology, we can say, integrated circuit. So it's a kind of technology, we will morely say, in case of CMOS. So CMOS is an integrated circuit technology, so which is used in many applications such as microprocessors, controllers, static RAM, and digital logic circuits. So many more. So CMOS has many applications, but without NMOS and PMOS, we cannot get the CMOS, because in CMOS, NMOS and PMOS are both used. That means CMOS is a combination of NMOS and PMOS. Okay, so this is the basic idea just I have given. So now we will get into detail about each and everything. So coming to NMOS. So NMOS, what is this NMOS? So N type, N stands for N type. N type MOSFET means N type metal oxide semiconductor. There is a long form of this NMOS, or we can say that N channel or N type metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. So this is the N MOSFET, we can say, or NMOS. So this is the main this abbreviation of this NMOS, we can say. So what is this? Why this name NMOS has occurred? So how it has occurred? So NMOS means, we can say that. So you can see this small diagram, is it? So this has three terminals. As it's not a, because MOSFET, I have conducted many sessions on this. So I have also provided the link in the description box. See, please understand what is this MOSFET in detail there. So this session is only for this NMOS, PMOS and CMOS understanding purpose. So this small circuit which we can see, just we will recall like what we have studied previously. That's source, gate and drain are the three terminals of this MOSFET. So in case of NMOS, we can say that built with N-type source. So source is, so see, any of the terminal should be, semiconductor is made up of either N-type or P-type, right? So that is the basic thing. Like it can be N-type material or P-type material, which can be used in a manufacture of this particular device or terminal or anything, we can say. So we can say that in source and drain are made up of N-type. In NMOS, how you have to understand is source and drain are N-type only, and it is done over p-type substrate. This whatever I'm highlighting now. So below one is p-type substrate, and source and drain are n-type, are made up of n-type materials. So this is the basically, we can say that, and the gate will be anyhow insulated only, so there is no question of n or p type here. So when it comes to NMOS, so we can say that N-type, NMOS means N-type source and drain over P-type substrate. So this would be P-type. So it will be reverse in case of PMOS. So where N-type, where P-type, so in PMOS, it will be source and drain are made up of P-type on N-type substrate. In case of NMOS, I repeat, In case of NMOS, N-type material for source and drain, which are made over P-type substrate. In case of PMOS, source and drain are of P-type made over N-type substrate. So gate is anyway insulated. So I think it is more clear now. So PMOS anyways, don't worry. We will see shortly. So NMOS, just for time being, N-type. NMOS means N-type source and gate made over P-type substrate. So gate is insulated. This much only. So I repeat, N-type NMOS means N-type source and drain made over P-type, and gate is insulated ones, because it is no question of N-type or P-type. So this is the basic fundamental one has to understand in case of NMOS. It's very easy basically. So if you know this, then we can completely understand the next session in a very easy manner. Okay, carriers are electrons. As the name itself indicates, N-type means majority carriers are electrons. That means N-type means there are electrons are the major carriers in case of NMOS. So conducts when a high voltage is applied to the gate. So whenever, so at what instance this NMOS will operate or conducts means it will operate only when high voltage is applied to the gate. So whenever we apply some voltage to the gate or high voltage to the gate, some voltage to the gate, then only this device will conduct. Okay, so this is the main thing which you have to remember. Okay, so this is the thing. And coming to this symbols, we will try to quickly understand this symbol. So just this is the symbol of NMOS. Okay, or also in this way we will somewhat mention in case of CMOS. While mentioning, we will also usually use this symbol also. So both symbols you have to be familiar. Just this is NMOS, and this is also NMOS. So these two kinds of symbols can be used as for NMOS type of logic. We can say NMOS as logic also. PMOS also is a logic. Okay, so both logic are taken together, and CMOS is logic is built up. So now coming to the advantage, or we can say one of the point which is very important to remember is, so NMOS is faster than PMOS. Okay, faster than PMOS we can say, since the carriers in NMOS are electrons which travel fast or twice as fast as holes. So one thing, fundamental thing I think everybody knows is speed of electrons is more when compared to a speed of holes. So in NMOS, so you can logically think like in NMOS, the majority carriers are N-type. N-type means electrons. That means the majority carrier holders of this particular NMOS device are electrons. So that means NMOS is faster than PMOS. So this is the main thing this will be asked in many interviews or many examinations. So which is faster? NMOS is faster or PMOS is faster? So definitely NMOS. But no need to remember, it's by name only we will try to come to know. So this NMOS, when you write the heading, so this NMOS means N-type. So means majority carriers are electrons, because electrons are negatively charged, and in that case electrons are faster moving. So in that means NMOS is faster than PMOS. So smaller ICs than PMOS. So when it comes to IC, okay, integrated circuits or integrated chip we can say. So NMOS are smaller when compared to PMOS. Okay, so that is the one thing. And NMOS represents N type of MOS transistor. So this I already explained. So NMOS means you have to break this particular NMOS as just to understand. N means N type, and MOS means metal oxide semiconductor we can say. So NMOS represents N type of MOS transistors. So this is the major thing which you have to remember here. So this is all about NMOS basically. So you have to remember these things. Then I think it should be very easy to understand PMOS and further CMOS as well. So just to quickly just remember, so we have started with NMOS. So NMOS means gate and source and drain are made up of N-type material with gate insulated. So NMOS means NMOS stands for N-type metal oxide semiconductor or semiconductor field effect transistor. then built with carriers are majority electrons. As the carriers, majority carriers are electrons, then that means and it will be on only when we apply high voltage at the gate, and faster when compared to PMOS. Why is the reason also I told, because NMOS means majority are electrons, and due to this, this is the thing, and NMOS represents N type of MOS transistors. So then we also studied about this symbol. So this symbol you have to just remember, you can write either in this way or this way, but usually in CMOS, okay, which is a combination of NMOS and PMOS, we will be usually using the second type of diagram which I am showing now. Okay, so both are supposed to be remembered. So just yeah. Next, coming to PMOS. So when you understand NMOS completely, that's why I was a bit slow in case of NMOS. Now PMOS you can understand very quickly. There is nothing to understand now because NMOS is clear. Then PMOS you can just understand very easy way to understand, easy manner to understand. Okay, so PMOS means, yeah, again you can only remember, like you can understand, like PMOS means P type of source and drain with gate insulated, and PMOS means P type of when there are P type of drain and source, or source and drain, then the substrate should be N type. Okay, N type substrate. So the substrate should be of N type, opposite. Okay, so then we coming to symbol. So this is the symbol of P type. Okay, PMOS, so PMOS, and there should be one here we can see this bubble. So this is active low, so this is active low circuit we can say. So whenever there is a bubble, we usually say it's active low. So that means conducts when a low voltage is applied. Active low means it's active when low voltage is applied. That is the meaning. So for this has everything has one meaning. So this is a bubble. So if it has told active low means it is active. This device is active when a low voltage is applied to the gate. So this is the main thing. So PMOS, as the name itself indicate, what are the majority carriers? Now I think you will be able to make it yourself. So P means majority carriers are holes. So if holes are more, then definitely it is the main majority carriers are nothing but the holes. So definitely the speed will be less because holes are traveling with less speed when compared to electrons. So that means NMOS. That's why I said NMOS is faster when compared to PMOS. So more immune to noise than NMOS. So this is the major advantage of PMOS. Okay, more immune to noise. Noise is very less in case of PMOS, whereas in NMOS the major advantage is what we have seen. It is faster. Okay, PMOS represents finally P type of metal oxide semiconductor transistor. So in these two diagrams, whatever I said is similar to NMOS. So this is the diagrammatic scheme representation symbol we can say. The second one, this one is usually used in while representing CMOS circuitry, because the second type whatever is shown here, this is used in a CMOS, that I will show you now in few minutes. So this is all about PMOS. Then we'll slowly move on to CMOS. This is the final one. So now if NMOS and PMOS are clear, then CMOS is very easy. So NMOS is nothing but a type of MOSFET. PMOS is also a type of MOSFET. Similarly, CMOS is a combination of NMOS and PMOS, and it's basically we can say it's a IC technology, integrated circuit technology we can say. So that is it. CMOS is basically referred to, or morely it is referred to as a technology, okay, rather than a type of transistor. We can say it's again a type of transistor or type of MOSFET only, but morely or most probably it will be referred to as or it is understood as a uh, it is most probably understood as a technology we can say. So this is the major thing. Then coming to this CMOS, what is the full form is complementary metal oxide semiconductor. Okay, this is the full form of this CMOS. So complementary metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor also we can say. So complementary metal oxide semiconductor is a semiconductor technology used in transistors. So in transistors, usually these two this technology is used, CMOS technology. As I said, CMOS we usually try to understand or refer to it as a technology type. Okay, so that is a major thing. And computer microchips, it is majorly used in computers, so it forms a major part in computers, which is having microprocessor as the main component. So in that we have as a microchip, we will use it there, and also in the microcontrollers. So this is a major thing. It plays a very significant role, CMOS, because if NMOS and PMOS are not there, CMOS is technology is not possible. So that's why this is having a lot of importance. CMOS is having a lot of importance because of this complementary type feature, because NMOS and PMOS are there. So CMOS circuit contains PMOS transistor and NMOS transistor, which we have already understood. So if you can see here, this is PMOS and the down one is NMOS. So it's a combination. So as I told, these are connected in a complementary manner. So that means we can say that CMOS. So this total is called as CMOS, which is a combination of PMOS and also the NMOS. So that's about CMOS basically. So the technology is used in constructing, as I already told, this is used in constructing this IC chips, including microprocessors, microcontrollers, memory chips, and digital logic circuits also. So lots of applications, because CMOS is having a lot of applications where it is used, and yeah, due to which it has gained a lot of importance nowadays. So without CMOS, it's basically unimaginable, like how the circuits will be constructed, or how the manufacturing will be done. So CMOS is also referred to as a kind of technology, integrated circuit technology. Finally, we can say, and also we can say it's a complementary transistor or complementary MOSFET. We can say that. So it's up to us, our understanding, like how we usually refer to CMOS as. But NMOS and PMOS are basically type of MOSFET. That is, there is no doubt, and this is all about NMOS, PMOS, and CMOS. So I hope it is very clear now. So if you have any doubts, you can please post it in the comment box. Then I will try to answer those. And if you need not only this NMOS, PMOS, and CMOS, I have conducted many sessions. So if you need any particular session, or if you want to know any particular topic in the electronics and communication, please definitely comment in the comment box in this video itself, no problem. So I will refer to it, and I will try to conduct that particular topic session in the upcoming videos. So till then, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have if you are new to this particular thing. So it will be really helpful, and it also motivates me to post such particular tutorials. So yeah, I think that should be done. So till then, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.